everyone. I'm on my way to meet with my book consultant and editor. We're actually pitching a really fun book project that I will tell you all about when the time comes. So I just stopped for literally a minute to take a breath, take a mindful breath to bring myself back into right now, to kind of reset and be ready for the meeting, because there's a lot going on. And like with many of us, you're constantly thinking, what do I have to do next? What did I forget to do yesterday? It's important to stop. And that's what I was talking about in my last video diary, how breathing is so important. And I talked about breathing to really bring that oxygen to every cell of your body. But this is a step deeper, where the breath is the tool to bring you to this present moment and to really reset you. When you are focusing on your breath, you can't be thinking about your next task. By following your breath, you're able to really center yourself, connect with right now, where am I? What's good in my life right now? And for me, when I focus on my breathing, I also experience the connectedness, the awareness that this breath that gives me life is connected to the source of life. I become aware of breathing the oxygen that is provided for me without my merit, without me working for it, And so that just opens up so much of good stuff, grace, gifts, gratitude. And these are tools that get you through challenges. So I'm gonna go breathe now. Someone said that worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you a sense that you are doing something, but it doesn't get you anywhere. But rocking chairs are really good for meditating, for focusing on your breath and just relaxing and being in the present moment. The wondrous part of using breath, of having breath as a tool to connect or to become aware of the present moment, or to surrender, to clear out your thoughts, to access that deep, small voice inside that whispers to you and guides you, is that you can do it anywhere. In your favorite coffee shop, in the car. Just don't close your eyes when you do it in the car. In the church. Why doesn't every church service start with, breathe on me, breath of God. Let's focus on our breath, the gift of life that's flowing right through us, and then bring our awareness into the presence of God. I first discovered this gift of using breath and then, to really get into meditation and good contemplative prayer from Franciscans. Very early on, I had this friend that said, still your heart, still your thoughts until they're all gone. Sit there in silence until you're able to let those thoughts flow without you latching onto them. When they're all silent and quieted down, then you will be able to reach, to access that deep depth, the depth of your soul, your heart, where God will speak to you. But when I really started to learn and practice it more was when I was struggling with healing from anxiety and panic attacks. My panic attacks would get so difficult, so hard, that focusing on breath was really the only way how I could get through them. But that I had to practice that to get better. Hey, so Mike, Towle, and I are meeting here, and just had a great meeting.
Breathing, running. That's the first. I haven't done much of it lately, but I've been an avid runner for a number of years in the past, and it's very important, especially when you start running, to get get your breathing right. Even when you're not even winded yet, you start taking deep breaths to get your rhythm going, get your tempo going, so it's all kind of working together. with your run.
So you're talking about mindful breathing.
Yeah, mindful,
conscious.
exactly, being conscious of what you're doing and why you're doing it. And where it's not just inhaling, it's exhaling it slowly, these deep breaths while you're running, and you get into a tempo and a running where, you start breathing harder, maybe you get a mile or two into the run, but you can manage your running better, and you can think better, and you can, I like to daydream when I'm running.
So is there such thing as a running meditation?
I would say that, although I probably intrude on that a little bit because I have my iPod and I've got all my songs downloaded. I got a wide range of songs I listen to. But my son Andrew has always said, "Dad, you don't need to wear your iPod. Just listen to the sounds around you and the trees and the leaves rustling with the breeze that's going through them, and people going by and listening to them, and that sort of thing."
And at the end of the day, breathing by the pool, it feels really, really good. Especially when Matthew's swimming. Yay! It's a beautiful, beautiful night, summer night here in the south. And my mom are doing a European thing. We went out for a drink.
Really?
And you know what I thought? Mindfully sitting together and being present to each other is also very healing. So do it often.